So, my group, read a book called The Wind and the Sun. And the wind and the sun were having a little bit of a disagreement. They actually were both bragging to each other. Do you know what it means to brag? What does it mean to brag, Eliza?
It means like you're showing off, like you're saying, I know this and you don't.
Right, very good. Well, the wind and the sun were bragging to each other, and they were bragging to each other about who they thought was stronger. Who they thought was the strongest out of the two. Do you have any ideas? Do you want to make a prediction? Because they end up having a contest to see who's the strongest. I'm not going to tell you the contest yet, but I want you to think about the wind and what the wind does, and I want you to think about the sun and the characteristics of the sun. How many of you think the wind is stronger than the sun? Raise your hand if you think wind is stronger than the sun. Jackson, why do you think that?
Because the wind can blow.
The wind can blow
Things away.
like
the leaf.
wind can blow leaves. What else could the wind do? Matt, you said the wind is stronger. Why do you think that?
Because
Go ahead, tell me.
because it can blow leaves just like he said.
Just like Jackson said. Who else thought the wind was the strongest or can be stronger than the sun?
Caitlin.
Caitlin, tell me why. Why do you think that?
Because the wind is a really hard breeze and it's cold.
And it's cold. Oh, it can be cold and it can be very hard when it wants to be. How many of you think the sun is stronger than the wind? Why? Julia, why do you think the sun would be stronger than the wind?
Because the sun is really hot.
The sun is really hot.
Because it's hot.
Because it's hot?
Yes.
Because it's hot. Anybody else besides Jack? What are you thinking?
Because it's big and it has gas.
Oh, it's big and it has gas. Sophia.
It's like
Oh, both of you. Sophie, go ahead, and then Sophia.
So it's like really big and it has like fire and gas in it and it's really hot.
Okay.
It could like burn stuff because it's like hot.
It could burn things. It
And
can
you
melt
can't even
things.
touch it.
And you can't even touch it. Okay. Well, they decided to have a contest. One came up with an idea and decided to have a contest. Are you ready?